All right, Sean Zattel, FightHype.com here with the former featherweight champion of the world and now up at 130 pounds, Shakur Stevenson. What's up, Shakur?
What up, what up?
And man, before we started, you were saying to me, I'm it. You know, there's a lot of good young guys out there, but I'm it. What do you mean by that, Shakur? Tell us from your heart what you mean by that.
I just feel like I'm the best of the next generation. I feel like that I'm going to take over, so I'm still trying to stay humble, so I ain't going to say too much, but I just feel like I'm ahead of everybody. Like, I mean, they can have like the Instagram and the Twitter and all that kind of stuff, but like that's gonna come with my game too, like later on down the line. But right now, it's like I just feel like I'm ahead of people. Like I could do it all. Like it's nothing I can't do. Like I ain't just no one-dimensional big power puncher, or like I could box, I could bang. I win. Like I go in there and I win. And I've been like that since a little kid. So I think me at my best, which I'm gonna make sure I come at every fight, I'm better than everybody. That's how I feel about myself.
So when you say the one-dimensional thing, are you alluding to when people call you the pure boxer? Do you feel like is that kind of what you mean? Like that's selling you short because of the things you were talking about, or?
Sometimes I hear that, but I don't know if I agree with that, because it's like I feel like even like if you watch my last fight, I threw a lot of punches. I stood in the pocket. I banged a little bit. Like I took some shots to my stomach and shit like that. But I just feel like I could do it all. Like I could sit on the inside with you. If you want to sit on the inside all day, I could fight too. Like I'm a fighter. Like that's what people don't understand about me. Like I could fight. So I just feel like I could do it all. Like I feel like there's nothing in the ring that I can't do. I mean, it's still something that I'm working on my game and I can get better, but I just feel like as far as like the overall best young fighter, if you're looking at like all these young fighters, it's something that they can't do. You could pull out some stuff that they can't do. I feel like you can't point out nothing in my game that I don't got, like, and that's how I feel about myself.
You were talking about the social media followings. Do you feel like you're doing more of the head down, work hard approach? I mean, you know, you talk when it's fight week and when it's fight time, but do you feel that's more of the type of approach you're doing? Whereas a lot of these guys, like you mentioned, big social media.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people, they living for social media. Like their whole day is, I'm waking up to post this and do all this extra stuff for social media, and I just feel like that's not me. So I feel like with the social media stuff, I feel like me being the best boxer, and I'm not like a boring person. I'm an entertaining person also. So me being the best boxer, I think that's gonna come. Like I can't go out there and like some of these other fighters and stuff, they chasing, like they clout chasing and chasing all this fame and stuff like that. And that's just not me. Like I feel like I gotta let that come to me. I'm gonna be at the MGM fighting on the big stage and have plenty cameras in front of my face to show like I'm that. I can sell tickets. I'm gonna be able to sell tickets and do all this other stuff too. So I just gotta let that come to me. I ain't gonna go out there and rush for it like everybody else.
Well, it was the medal that got you the buzz heading into the pros, unlike a social media presence, right? So it's had more substance coming into the pros.
Yeah, I feel like the medal got me, and all the stuff that came with that stuff got me to where I'm at. A lot of them, like they had to do all this extra stuff, and actually like they got teams behind them. Like I ain't gonna disrespect like my team or nothing like that, but they had like people like right there that's, yo, post this or do that. And I just feel like I ain't really come up like with that kind of stuff. Like I came up like a certain way. Like I got taught like how to handle myself in interviews and do that kind of stuff, but I wasn't taught like, oh, you need to post at this time. And I feel like these people, they probably got their dad or their mom behind them or all that kind of stuff, and they helping them with all that kind of stuff. But
so is it where they're focused on maybe their next post, you're focused on the next
fight?
Yeah.
Or what I'm doing in the gym, or like I live in real life. Like, I'm not one of them dudes that they live on social media. I live in real life. Like I really got, it's like I get mad at myself sometimes because I go look at my social media and realize I didn't post for like a whole month, and I didn't even realize that I didn't post for a whole month because I live in real life. Like I felt like the last time I posted was last week, but somebody would tell me like, yo, you know, you ain't.
You feel like in the long run that'll benefit you?
Nah, I think it's just like who people is. Like I think that's just who I am. But I feel like it's gonna hurt a lot of people too, cause a lot of these young kids, they living for social media. They living to be that lit person, and I feel like a lot of people, if you could fight, it's gonna come. So at the end of the day, just like with Floyd, Floyd been talking crazy and doing that kind of stuff, like, but he could fight. So in the long run, he finally got the camera. He finally Oscar De La Hoya. The camera's just in front of his face now, and it's like he just being himself, and everything just come with that. Like everything gonna come to you. So I kind of like, now I'm at a point where I'm matured and I learned how to sit back, and I done got off social media for a while and try to like get away from that kind of stuff and put myself in the mindset that all that stuff gonna come to me. Like I ain't gotta go looking for that.
Well, Floyd himself is always saying these kids need to focus on the craft, and that's it.
Yeah,
and that's it.
He right. He 100% right, because a lot of people was focusing on all the wrong stuff, and that's why you see like all these other fighters coming and passing them up and stuff like that. So
you get a chance to see him while you've been out here?
Floyd?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't.
So I know you were at the gym where Tank was at.
It ain't really like no point. Like me, you know, Floyd got a lot of stuff going on, but only like being around Floyd, what I take like with Floyd is I just take some of the knowledge like he give, and as far as like boxing, and I like ask questions that like I'm going through right now as far as boxing, and see if like pick his mind, pick his brain and stuff like that. But ain't really no point in like being around him when it's like ain't nothing going on, and I'm focused on me. Like I got
right.
Feel me? I'm trying to make myself better, and I ain't got no fight date going on, but I'm in the gym training every day and sparring and doing all this kind of stuff. So.
Well, that's the thing. Like I know you want to fight all these guys in the division, but if Burchell and Valdez are going to be tied up, and Jamel Herring, should he win Saturday, he's tied up with Carl Frampton. What fight makes sense for Shakur Stevenson?
If I'm being honest, I can't even tell you. Like I don't know, cause it's like.
What if it was up to you?
If it was up to me, I would be fighting Valdez right now or Santa Cruz right now. If it was up to me, but I can't control like all these fighters want to fight everybody else. Like they not going to want to fight me. I'm not like somebody that they would want to fight, so I can't control that.
What about Gary Russell? The fact that he's been calling out you and Terrence very close.
Yeah.
He's calling out Terrence, but realistically that fight could never happen because Terrence is welterweight, he's a featherweight, but you're in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Does part of you say, well, how about me? How about fight me instead of Terrence?
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, I want to fight everybody, and like the thing is with Gary, like I still, if I'm being honest with you, I rock with Gary, but I'll fight anybody. Like I don't care. Like if it come down to it, like feel me, like and Gary say my name, and they get to that kind of point, I'll fight anybody. But I got a lot of like respect for Gary, so I ain't been honestly like I ain't been like calling his name real big or nothing like, and I'm not getting into something like him and Terrence got going on. Like that's they situation. I don't got nothing to do with that. So I mean, if it come down to it, and feel me, we ain't got nothing else. Me and Gary could be a big fight.
Because there might not be anything else because of the matchups earlier we talked about. That so it kind of leaves you two with an open schedule.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's a question really for Gary. If that's something like Gary want to do, then I'm all in. Like I said, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting to see what happens with a lot of these fights that's about to be scheduled and set up, and I guess I get to pick from the winner out of those fights. I'm not, you feel me? So I could really just sit back and probably fight whoever I fight, but I still got time because it's like Tank fighting Leo, Burchell fighting Valdez, Jamel fighting Frampton.
And then you got JoJo Diaz
fighting Tevin. So I could just sit back and me and my team could manipulate and pick in which fighters we want.
You think you'll have a fight in between so you're staying active as well?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be like in the ring, so I can't I'm bored right now. Like, I've been trying to stop myself from like.
Even with the new 2K dropping at midnight, that's not enough.
Bored. Like I've been going to spar. Like I've been trying to like hold myself back a little bit, but I can't. Like I want to be like actively in the gym and doing stuff. So
I saw you sparring with Amado Vargas the other day. How what?
Yeah, I don't see. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this new generation a little bit different. Like I ain't with like the new generation with that like they posting stuff and like paint a narrative that's not like what it is, like just for like clout and followers and stuff like that. Like I don't even know that little kid. Like I got in the ring with him and it's a regular Shakur Stevenson day. So I don't see like, you feel me, like you post like people are smart though. Like people should be smart enough to know like if a kid posts like a 13-second clip basically nothing happening, like what really happened in the, you feel me? So I ain't gonna speak on sparring. Like the new generation, they're a little different than how I came up, like with posting and sparring is sparring. Like I was always taught like sparring, stay in the gym and all that kind of stuff. But
that's changed over the years now with the new.
That has definitely changed. Like you can't go in the gym. You got.
It's almost the opposite now.
When you go in the gym, it's like somebody be sitting over there. You don't even know if they even with the person that's sparring, and then they like, you feel me? They might look like they on their phone,
sneak it,
and they looking like they got recording. And it's like, come on, man, like
what? But that's how most of the youth are. You know, most people from in their 20s and teenage years. And why are you different than that? Is it because you were the older brother of so many brothers and sisters? You know,
I just came up. I just came a little different. Like I've been in camp with somebody like Terrence all the time. Like, and I never once even thought like, let me go record me and Terrence sparring. Because at the end of the day, me and Terrence sparring, I'm getting the best work that I could possibly get, and it's helping me get better. So why would I want to go post something like me and Terrence sparring and fuck up what I got going on between me and Terrence? Like, and I don't know, I just came up a little different. I've been in camps with Dre, and people don't, you feel me? People just don't do that.
Isn't that maybe part of what it is? You're taking more the Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward route with the way you're approaching things?
I mean, like even with Floyd don't even let people in the gym when he spar. Like, we being realistic, like Floyd don't let people in the gym. Like I done heard stories. Like I ain't never been around Floyd when he was in training camp. But I done heard stories about how Floyd, and he every now and then let somebody come in and record some sparring with, you feel me, with such and such who he's sparring. But we been realistic. These fighters don't do that. That's just not the way top level fighters do business and work like that. And I mean, a lot of people they just, I don't know. These people just different. They don't appreciate what's going on. Like, you should appreciate the fact that you in the ring with me, and even if you getting fucked up, you looking for some way to try to get some clout off it. I just don't respect it.
You should be learning.
Yeah, you should be learning, and I mean trying to get better. Because at the end of the day, you don't really get shit like this on the normal. So you don't get a Shakur Stevenson to walk in your gym and you get to work with Shakur Stevenson. Now you got to sneak little videos and post videos. And
I don't think Larry Holmes was doing that to Ali.
Yeah,
that's his sparring partner. No, I don't think.
That ain't how sparring work. And
you learn from him.
That ain't how you gonna get better. Plus, sparring is for you to get better. People don't understand that sparring is for you to get better and work on some things. And you gotta show out fight day. And that's what I always been. Like, I'm always, like, I do my thing in sparring. Nobody get over on me in sparring ever. But at the end of the day, it's not about sparring. I'm not in there. I'm gonna have some little hiccups and stuff in sparring or little moments with but it's about the fight. Like, the fight is really what matters. At the end of the day, you gotta show up on fight night and deliver every time, every fight. So if you can't deliver every fight, but you could go spar motherfucking Lomachenko and kill Lomachenko, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, because Lomachenko go perform fight night, but you just did whatever you wanted to Lomachenko, but you ain't perform fight night. So
how do you think